In a flashback, the chapter introduces a reckless driver. The reckless driver is Chineke Chiamaka.
Most people hated him for his careless and reckless driving, except for one person, his brother Obina, an evening student at the University of Lagos.
Chineke Chiamaka adores Lagos. One evening after dropping off his younger brother Obina, Chineke Chiamaka was to drive to his office at Earth Movers Limited. Unfortunately, by taking the route he chose, he drove into Trouble Holy Camp.
I drove against the flowing current of vehicles and rammed into a mean machine, a fire engine, massive and unstoppable.
His Mercedes flew off the road and spun in the air several times before landing on the road again. He escaped without serious injuries. The fire engine was nowhere. Not a single motorist stopped to check on him. That was the norm in Nigeria. Motorists never stopped at an accident scene on Nigerian highways. Because of the many miracles he had witnessed, he turned to religion. He became a preacher.
With time, I acquired preaching skills. I preached everywhere.
One Sunday, he gave a very powerful preaching captioned, "God is watching you." The sermon was excellent. It was witty and persuasive. The sermon for the following Sunday was totally opposite combative.
The government has failed to deal with the issues bedeviling our nation.
The following morning, police picked him up, and for the next 2 weeks he shared a rat-infested cell with smelly inmates.
You're under arrest.
At the beginning of the 3rd week, his jailers set him free. However, his luck was limited.
I'm free, but for how long?
The police banned him from preaching. 2 years later, a deep voice called him.
Listen to good news about Africa.
Good news for change. Now, good news about Africa is hard to find and difficult to hear, so listen carefully. AGDA has just come up with a fresh approach to Africa's Development Path Alpha. Pastor Chineke Chiamaka did not hear more. He signed,
Path Alpha? What could it be?